Hey, good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. This is Boomy, and I am excited about joining in with my partners, Nasi and Aliasa, tonight. And we're just going to have a conversation with you all, share something with you guys that we found some months ago that is just checking all the boxes for us with the things that we want for our lives. And we decided some time ago, you know what? If it's good enough for me, it's good enough for others. We're going to start spreading the word on this because we're talking about saving money, making money, traveling for pennies on the dollar, like all the things that most people want to do. So I wanted to just greet everyone first. I know some of you all were invited by me. Some of you guys were invited by Nasi and Aliasa, and a couple by other people. So I'm going to give them a chance to greet you all. And then we are going to get right into this information, guys, and just talk to you heart to heart. Grab a piece of paper and a pen. You may want to write down some of the things we share because there's no way you can remember it all. And so we're going to give you enough information tonight to really pique your interest. And for most of you, it's just going to make sense. And I always say, if it makes sense, it makes dollars. So we'd love to have you as part of what it is that we're doing. So turn it over to you, Nasi and Aliasa. Yep, you're on mute.
You think I do this all day? You think I know when to take myself off of mute? No, no, no. Look, thanks for showing up, everybody. Again, we just wanted to have a little intimate conversation about, what we're doing. A lot of you I talk to all the time about just having a bigger vision for yourself, right? Like this is a lot of us actually last year we worked on creating a 10-year vision, and this year is the year of action, right? How do you put that in place for yourself step by step? And I just like sharing different things that we're up to because for us, it's a lot about legacy, you know, and I work with a lot of folks that are emerging in their careers and emerging in life, right? So we try to let them know all the mistakes we made to this big age, right? So that they can avoid them and live much, much, much better. So appreciate y'all spending Friday with us. I know you could be out at the club, you could be out at the movie theater, or what have you. You're missing your fish fries Friday, but thanks for being with us.
Hey,
Yeah,
look, at
thank
this age, most of us do club bid at
right,
on
exactly.
Friday nights. It ain't like it used to be, right, y'all?
Exactly.
But I love what Aliasa said about a bigger vision for your life. You know, when you get in a partnership with people, you just want to be in proximity of people who are like-minded. And so he and Nasi are just like the type of people I love hanging around. They're positive. They're looking to do great things in life, go great places. And so I know that anybody who he has recommended to this information are the same type of people. And he knows how I am because we met probably, what, 20 years ago?
20 some years ago.
Yeah, 20 some years ago in business. So just to let you all know, I am
And you weren't
absolutely.
working a job back then either. So
No, no. In fact, the last time I worked a job was 2004, right? I think we maybe that's probably when we met, right around that time or something like that,
yeah,
2005.
early, yeah, early 2000s. Yep.
Yeah, so I was a school teacher for Baltimore City for a little short while. Hated it. I always tell people I'm psychologically unemployable. Just entrepreneurship runs through my bones. I love freedom, and I love just the idea of being able to experience increase and abundance without any caps, and just to wake up when I'm done sleeping and just get out and do what I want to do and go where I want to go, be what I want to be, have what I want to have. And so what we're going to show you tonight is a vehicle that will allow you to step into that lane. I'm not saying you got to leave your job by any means, but this is a opportunity that can take you from point A where you are to point B where you want to go. So we're going to talk tonight not about how you could spend more money and create a bill, is not about that, but how you literally can save more money, put more money in your pocket. We're going to be talking tonight about the number one thing that most people in the world love to do, which is travel. But again, not how to spend more money doing it, how you can do it for less. And then we're going to talk about the one thing that almost everybody wishes they had more of, and that is money. So we're going to be talking about all three of those things. So do me a favor. If you like the idea of saving money, if you like the idea of making money, and if you like the idea of traveling and relaxing, put the number three in the chat. Do me a favor, put the number three in the chat. And if you only like two of those things, put the number two. But I know most people are like, yeah, I love saving money. I love making money. I love traveling. And traveling does not have to be getting on a plane for those of you who don't like to fly. So I'm going to share my screen and we are going to
Oh,
get into this. What you say, Aliasa?
oh, I'm sorry. I got to get somebody out of the waiting room.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Well, guys, what you see on the screen is the opportunity, the name of the opportunity that I had no clue about 16, 17 months ago. I was just like you. I was in Dubai, minding my business, making money with cryptocurrency and blockchain. I was there for the biggest blockchain conference in the world. And so I was selling a product called Nodes, and it was sales, and you had to like sell every month just to start over and make more money. And I'm like, no, I do not like the feel of this. This feels like a job. I need residual income, which I had had for many, many years, but just had some business shifts. And wasn't experiencing the residual at that time. And so I literally prayed a prayer for residual, and in 2 days, this showed up. So when it showed up, I knew it was the answer to prayer. And I was in the hotel lobby, and a young lady was telling me how she had traveled to Dubai and stayed for $1. Cabo, Mexico, stayed for $9. And I'm like, how in the world you're doing this? Because I paid 5,000 to be here on this trip. And so she asked me to watch a video very similar to all the information we're going to give you tonight. And when I watched that video, it just checked all the boxes. I couldn't find any holes in it. I couldn't find any reason, anything I did not like about it. But when I got home, I said, well, I'm going to go onto YouTube and check out the compensation plan. And so when I checked off the compensation plan, that is what sealed the deal for me. And it was basically small team, big check, making money while you are sleeping. So I love the idea of making a lot of money without having to have a team of thousands of people like I've had in the past in network marketing. And so I got started October 24 of no, October the 28th of 2024. Nasi, when did you all get started? Nasi and Aliasa?
September of last year.
It was September of 2025.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they just got started a little, almost a year, not quite a year after me. So, Aliasa, tell them how you got started because it was my mother who shared it with you.
Yeah, yeah. So I've known Boomi's mother like as long as I've known Boomy, and she would always drip on me. She's like, "Hey, check out what I'm doing. Check out what I'm doing. Check out what I'm doing." And I was like, "No, I'm busy. I'm focused on work." But I never like rejected her messages, right? Because for me, it's just ideas just pass along, and whenever something hits you, it hits you. So she shared it with me. But prior to that, 2019, we actually decided we were going to start a travel agency. We were going to just like become travel advisors because we wanted to travel more. Our children were older, and that we went that route, right? So we created a company. We were getting certified with all these different travel companies like Disney, Carnival, all that stuff. And we took a trip to Dubai, like you, cost us, as family of four, just under $7,000 to go there for a week, and we loved it. We loved it. But we kept saying to ourselves, like, well, we were travel advisors, and this thing it still cost us 7 grand. Like, where was the savings? Where was the discount? And because we were working full time, we didn't have time to like book trips for other people. Like that took a lot. It's a lot of back and forth doing that. So when your mom shared this with me, I was like, no, 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 it's just something else. Then I said, let me look at this thing. Because what she said was, she's like, look, I worked 40 years. I retired from working. Plus I was a business owner. I get Social Security, and this business replaces my Social Security check in less than a year. I was like, okay. So she shared it with me. I looked at it. I studied like 50 different videos on YouTube. Like for real. Like I watched everything I
He's that
could.
green personality type, analytical. He dissected it.
Yeah, I watched everything I could find on the company, not to like find any, but I just wanted to make sure because what a lot of people don't know is I built something like this before, not travel related. It was more like energy and telecom. Um, you know, to about 2,000 people.
Mm,
The energy crisis happened with Enron. Some of you remember that, some of you don't, and I lost my business. And it was like, do I want to go back to doing something like that? I feel like I'm pretty good, but I knew that job money is not going to create the legacy we want to create
hmm
for our family. So, long story, I know, I'm sorry, but that's how we got started. She shared it with us. I did my research and I said, you know what? This is what we were looking for when you see it. Curated trips already there, wholesale pricing, and I don't have to try to go out there and get people to book travel with me.
Right.
So that's what appealed to me.
And I'm just like Aliasa in that if I had to book travel for people, I would not have said yes to this opportunity. I would not have been doing that because I'm not made for that. Don't want to do that. And but that's why a lot of travel advisors, which we call travel agents now, travel advisors, they're joining us because this model is just better. It's easier. They get paid faster. So even if they don't stop what they're doing, they add this in and give people this option this option first. And Alias, I had never heard that full story, so that's pretty interesting. So yeah, my I shared this with my mother. My mother shared it with Aliasa, and Aliasa is sharing it with you. That's how this thing just it goes through friend telling friend, family member telling family member. Because when you find something that you believe in, that as he said is solid, because David and Adela Hart. I mean, they started this company 40 years ago. I've got to meet them several times now, and they're people of big vision. They have such a giving heart, and their goal is to help millions of people around the world travel at a discount. So this is a global business. If you say yes to it, it's 80 different countries, home offices on 3 different continents. I love the fact that it's stable and debt free and have never missed a check paying their distributors or the brand partners as they call them in over 14 years, paid every time on time. And we just came back from Orlando. We went to a leadership conference, and there were people there who've been with the company 6 years, 9 years, 14 years. I like that. Like, they love it so much, they're not going nowhere. People in the $1 million earner club, even after just 3.5 years in the $1 million earner club. So, people who've been in a short time are winning. People who have been here a long while are winning. And listen, everybody's not here for the money. I want y'all to know that's just an optional part. I'm cut out for entrepreneurship. Alias and Nasi are, but that's us. We want you to look at this and get whatever you see fits you. So the money making part is optional. We got people joining because they just want to have fun. We got people joining because they can't take their grandkids anywhere and they want an option of being able to take their grandkids and travel with their kids because now here's a way for them to do 5-star places for 2-star prices. And then we do have other people who believe in multiple streams of income. And even if it's not big money, the average family wouldn't have to file bankruptcy if they had an extra $300 to $500 a month, ladies and gentlemen. So it's not like, oh, you got to make 10,000 a month. Some people just want to make their car payment every month, money while they're sleeping. So let's talk about this travel industry. Again, do me a favor. I want you to type in the chat the word savings. Type in the chat the word savings because if there's one thing we want you to get from tonight, it's how you can save more money than the cost of the membership. It's not about trying to get you to sign up for something and spend money. It's all about saving. So type savings in the chat for me. Let me see. Let me see if y'all cooperating. Who got all right, I see. We got savings, Jake. We got Candace, savings, Merle, savings, Amina. All right, y'all know I used to be a teacher, so I know how to give good directions. But anyway, we are in the largest industry in the world, which is the travel industry. And so Travorium is doing things in travel that have never been done before. at a price point that most people never thought they could do it at. And when you think about a business to align yourself with, you want something that's getting bigger, not getting smaller. So in the next 9 years, travel is estimated to be a $16 trillion industry. And so it really is the business of dreams. I just want you all to think about it. Are you the kind of person where you're like, I don't want to go nowhere, I don't want to do nothing, I don't even want to take a staycation, I just want to stay in my house? No, nobody's like that. Most people, if you say, what do you want to do after retirement? What do most people say? They say, I want to travel. But the issue is most people can only go, I'm in Maryland, like down Virginia to visit grandma and them, or they're saving up for 2 years to go somewhere. I was talking to a guy the other day, and he was like, I said, oh, where did you take your wife last year? Oh, we didn't get to go anywhere. Well, his wife wanted to go somewhere, but he just couldn't afford it. So I love this opportunity because literally it is the business of dreams. People don't know how to visit those bucket list destination places every 6 months, and now we show them how they can without breaking the bank. So it's basically, I like to call it luxury for less. Just loving living life. And so Warren Buffett said this. He said, if you don't find a way to make money while you are sleeping, you are going to work until you die. So what this membership offers, guys, is saving money on travel, making money in your sleep. But remember, it's so much more than travel. I'm going to go over these 7 different savings platforms because the savings is what I want you to hone into. I'm going to tell you up front what it costs a month. And then I'm going to show you how it's not going to cost you anything. So looking at it on surface, it's $135 for a month for all of these benefits that we're going to give you. That's nothing because the value of them is way exceeds $135. However, what we do is we show you how you don't even have to pay that 135 because you're going to be saving more than the membership costs. We're talking dining. Any of y'all eat out and wish you could save something, 5, 10, 15, $20 on your eating out? We got you there. Shopping, like groceries, you can save on your groceries. Entertainment, concert tickets. A friend saved on Beyonce. They had Chris Brown, New Edition, just so many different concerts where you can save. Other people were paying multiple hundreds for Beyonce. My friend Raven paid $85. Anybody out there like sports? Men, y'all like the sports? Well, now you can get your NBA tickets, NFL tickets at a discount, parking passes at a discount. So it goes on and on and on. We got people saving on car insurance, people saving on their cell phone bill. And I know you're probably like, what? I thought this was travel. As we said, our team secret sauce is this is so much more than travel. So I want to share with you all just a couple of the savings testimonies. My ex-husband, he got the membership. He was paying $120 a month for one line with T-Mobile. Now because of this membership, he's only paying $30 a month. We've got Daytria out of South Carolina. Her and her husband are saving $5,000 a year on their car insurance because of this membership. We've got the McBrooms out of Pennsylvania. They had 6 lines. They were paying over $600 a month. Now they're saving over $400 a month. I think they're paying like 260 something a month, guys. And so we like to say membership has its privileges. A lot of times people ask, well, wait a minute, how are people saving all of this money? Like, how does it work? It's literally, we got a membership. And with the membership, it's like an employee discount program where You have the platinum membership, and now it entitles you to thousands of things to save money on. Travel is like the thing that we do best. It's our intellectual property. That is what Trevorium has curated and come up with. But still, you can save money on every way you do life. Aliasa, you have anything you want to say about that?
No, not really. I mean, we have a big trip coming up next month, and we got I had to do a bunch of one-way tickets from country to country, and we went in the back office here, the portal, and we bought tickets for like from Spain to Casablanca, Morocco for like I think that was under, just around $200.
Wow.
Then we have from Marrakesh back to Madrid, Spain, again under $200. And then our flight coming back from Spain to Philly is going to be like just at $1,000,
Mm,
you know.
wow.
So
And I didn't even mention that about you have a flight portal as well. So dining, shopping, entertainment, concert tickets, of course, hotels, rent cars, flights. Now, nobody can say that they give discounts on flights because flights are a regulated industry, but we say check our portal, check others and
yeah,
compare.
I
Were you
do
going to
have
say
one more.
something?
I got one more testimonial. Okay, so this isn't me directly. So I know someone who just went to the island, right? And when they were going, I asked, okay, I'm gonna be a little personal here. Where you staying? How much you pay? Is the flight included? Da 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 da. And they were like, okay, flight was this much. I'm staying here for a week. It was like 2 grand for the week. The flight was separate. I looked in the back office. It wasn't the same resort, but it was at the same island, and it was 5 star, $200 for a week.
Wow. $200 for a week. And so we're gonna show you how we do this, guys. But just like when Tia told me she did Dubai for $1 and Cabo for $9, I'm like, how in the world are you doing this? When people first see some of our rates, they're like, wait a minute, no way. Like they don't even believe it. But everything we're showing you is real. Like we've been to the places, we've booked it, we're living it, and it is absolutely real. So you're going to have 7 different savings platforms. So you go right into your back office. You'll have a back office. You'll be able to click on your what we call better than travel agent rate booking engine. So there will be a couple of sites where you look up hotels and rental cars and cruises and you can book there. Then we have our world tours and our getaways, which gives you deeply discounted weeks and allows you to stay at timeshare resorts without the entanglements, without being an owner is just fabulous. I've done that on our Dreamcation platform. And so, and then everyday entertainment, like I said, and even like local dining. I mean, Arby's and pot pies and just all the fast food places. And I know we shouldn't be eating that kind of food, but I'm just telling you, it's back there if you want it. Subway, all the things. Even people are saving even at Walmart. So it's pretty cool, all these different savings platforms. But the travel points that you're going to get every month is the secret sauce to two of my favorite ways of traveling, which are the world tours and the getaways. So I want you to write that down: world tours and getaways. And what I love about world tours and getaways, this isn't staying just in a regular hotel. This is really 5 star places for 2 star prices. Every month, you're going to get 270 travel points. So we get those every single month and they build up. So now I think I've used my travel points twice. I went on a staycation to the National Harbor, stayed at the Club Wyndham, which is a resort, right? Timeshare resort. But I'm not an owner there. But because of this membership, I got all of the benefits and privileges, all of the amenities, and it cost me like $50 a night. That's it. Sometimes you can get it for $0. And then I also use my travel points for a world tour to the DR. But you're going to get these travel points every month. You can start using them right away. And what they're going to do is remember how I said A lot of times people are like, oh man, I ain't been nowhere in years. Most times because they can't afford it. Well, you're going to have enough travel points where you will be able to take two vacations every year to beautiful places. Every 12 to 14 months, approximately two vacations to some beautiful places around the world. So you use your travel points for the world tours and the getaways. But then you have your better than travel agent rate booking engine. So remember how Aliasa said, man, they were travel agents, had the all the certifications, and they still didn't feel like they were getting a deep discount. So you're gonna love the better than travel agent rate booking engine. And then this last slide, that's near and dear to my heart. Being an entrepreneur, knowing the importance of residual income and making money while you're sleeping, guys, this business opportunity, nothing compares to this. I'm telling you. Again, I said solid, debt free, simple compensation, but very, very lucrative. So, all right, let's look at the better than travel agent rate booking engine, saving you up to 60% on your travel, more than 2 million different hotels. It works just like you're going to book for Expedia. You put in the date, you put in where you want to go, and up pops the rate. Well, you go to Expedia for Las Vegas, Harris Hotel and Casino comes up, 293 a night. Most people like, okay, it's not bad. I'm going there, having some fun. 293, I'll take it. While you go into your Trevorian back office, the same hotel at the same time, the same room is just $15.46. How much savings is that, y'all? That's over $200 a night. Like, get excited about the savings. Because think about this, if you're saving $200 a night, what could you do with that money? That's like eating out money. That's money that you could use to have more fun with. That's money that you could keep in your pocket. So that's one example. Let's go out west to Harris Hotel and Casino in San Diego. So, excuse me, to Fairmount Grand Del Mar. So 6 nights, beautiful, beautiful property. On Expedia, $5,000. Same exact property, same exact time. Here with Trevorium, just $1,900. Now, people ask at this point, all right, Boomy, tell me, how is Trevorium getting a better rate than Expedia? Look, I'm gonna put Alias on the spot. Do you know how Trevorium trick question? Do you know how Trevorium is getting a better rate?
Do I
If
know
not, it's
how they're
okay.
getting a better rate?
Yeah.
I mean, all I know is that we are getting wholesale rates, and the rates that it looks like on those other sites, um, the rate that we see that they're saying we have a deal with on
Mhm.
the mainstream sites is all padding. It's all markup because they would get out the wholesale rate and just mark it up um, for
He got
profit.
it. Yay. He didn't know I was going to ask him that question, but he knows how it works. I mean, that's it. $1,900 is the rate. We don't get a better rate. Expedia gets the same rate, but just like he said, they mark it up. Now I'm going to ask him another question. Do you know why they mark it up?
I'm going to say number one, if they're public companies, they got to have their stakeholders happy, so they have to make as much profit as they can.
Hmm.
And I guess I'm trying not to say they're greedy, right?
And look, they're advertising. They're spending tens of millions of dollars a day on advertising. Somebody has to pay for that cost of advertising. So it's like good business. They pass that cost on to the customers. So we are paying, we go to Expedia and Priceline.com and Booking.com. You think you're getting the best rate, but you're not. You are paying a marked up rate, as Aliasa said, because it's just business that they're doing. They're recouping the cost of advertising. Well, how did you get here tonight? Nasi invited you to see this. It cost the company zero. I invited you. Merle invited you. And so, because Trevorium does not spend millions of dollars marketing like these other companies, they use the best form of marketing in the world, the least expensive form of marketing, which is what? Word of mouth advertising. We share this and it spreads. It spread to 80 countries around the world from a friend telling friend. a church member telling church member, coworker telling coworker. That's how it spread. So you get the wholesale rate because Trevorium doesn't mark it up. It's just that simple.
Can
And
I
then,
say something real quick, Boomy?
yeah,
I'm
sure,
sorry.
go ahead.
I just remember that that's actually how PayPal got started. PayPal was a referral based thing. If you found out about it, you got the link and you shared that link with other people and they created their PayPal account. Maybe they got like $5 because they opened the account, but PayPal started that way. Acorns, everybody like
Hmm.
that Acorns app. Um, Lots of stuff.
Yeah. Even SoFi Bank, I don't know if you all have heard of SoFi. Like SoFi Bank, that's how they get most of their account holders just by they incentivize account holders to tell other people about it. And they pay you like $100 to helping your friend to set up account. And they give the friend $25 and give you like $100. So people like companies are understanding word of mouth is like the best form of advertising. So when you book on this site, not only are you saving money, but you're getting 3% cash back in loyalty points. So now these loyalty points, which are different than the travel points that you get automatically just for being a member, but every time you book on this site, you would get more and more loyalty points. Now you can buy down that flight. Like Ali also told you he got a flight. Now he could use his loyalty points next time to get it down even lower. So you get 3% cash back when you book, and you can use it for hotels or rent a cars or cruises or whatever. But let me talk to you about my favorite ways because, yeah, we stay in hotels, but let's talk about the getaways. So, the getaways and the world tours are how you're going to use your travel points. So, now, quick story, y'all. 2 months before I heard about Trevorium, I was in Williamsburg, Virginia, doing a timeshare tour, which okay, you go, you get your gifts, say no, don't buy. We all know the deal, right? They got me. They got me, y'all, because I was there, supposed to be there for 90 minutes. I was literally there for 8 hours. And so, because it's like, oh my gosh, this looks so good. I want it, but I don't know. I know she'll be saying no. After 8 hours, I broke down, committed to $17,000, said yes. No, I shouldn't have done it, right? And so 2 months later, I hear about Trevorium. I'm like, I knew it. 300 some dollars to get started with Trevorium compared to $17,000. No comparison. Contracts and blackout dates and maintenance fees that keep going up, and like you're just it's just a whole bunch of entanglements with the timeshare. Trevorium membership is about freedom. It's no contracts. You can stop whenever you want to. There are no maintenance fees that keep going up. It's just like so much more for so much less. No comparison. 17,000 over here, only 300 some over here. This is a no-brainer, y'all. Like we're taking time to explain all this, but it's so much value in it. It just makes sense to add this in to your family's lifestyle. So look at this. So now you want to go to the Canary Islands, Spain on a getaway where you're staying at a beautiful resort for a whole week. What about $1 a night? Because it's going to take your points that you build up, read your points, and now you can get it for $7 for the whole week. Cabo, Mexico, 149 for the entire week. Orlando, don't stick the grandkids into a little cramped up hotel room. Spread out, get a two-bedroom for the whole week, guys. Just $142. So when Trevorium says travel more, travel better, and travel for less, it's because of this model right here that's allowing you to do that. So nobody is getting the kind of rates that Trevorium is getting in these points that they have that you get every single month just because you have the membership. This is what part of the secret sauce to how you can buy down your travel to pennies on the dollar. Well, let's do a world tour. I heard Aliasa use the word curated. So these are organized group trips. Like group travel is like a big thing. I see all kinds of travel groups on Facebook, on social media, talking about where they're going and hey, you want to go to Jamaica together? You want to go here or there? So this would be an organized trip where when you go into your Dreamcation platform, it already has the date. So it'll say Jamaica, July 21st through July the 26th, all inclusive. It'll give you the price after you apply your points. It'll give you, I mean, Egypt, Thailand, Bali, the Maldives, Chicago, or Boston, Hawaii. So Miami. So out of the country and in the country. Look at this. Venice, Italy, 5 days. Breakfast included, a tour even included, just $249. When people were going to Dubai, we know we're not going that way now. I've seen Dubai in the back office for $1, for $49, for $379 for these curated trips. Montego Bay, Jamaica, 5-star all inclusive, $579. And guess what, guys? This is for you and your spouse together, for you and your bestie, for you and your child. And you can add more people in. But this price that you see is the Trevorium rate for two people. And I know Aliasa come off mute, talk about it, because I know people are like, what? Are you serious? This is real. Now,
Yeah,
can travel agents get this, Aliasa?
That's what we
nah,
hear.
nah, nah. Like I said, that's what sold it for me because we came back from Dubai. I know what it cost us, and we loved the experience. We loved it, right? But when I saw uh back here, I could have gone, for instance, when I wasn't even talking about the dollar trips, right? So the Dubai trip I saw was like 349, something like that for 6 days, 5-star hotel, all that, breakfast included. And if we had this membership, we would have saved like $4,000. You still got to get your flight, right? We would have saved $4,000 on that trip, and that's what sold it for me. I said, you know what? It's already set. All I got to do is click and buy instead of like, because I'm the type of person I think overthink things too much, right? And it'll take me forever to plan a trip like this. It would. Like she'll just get up and go. Like she went. We were supposed to go to Texas. I kept him in the arm. Next thing I know, she was on a plane to Texas. And I'm still at home. And but this already being made for you, done for you. It was simple. It was just simple for us.
And for two people, that sold me completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And so a little bit more to the things behind the scenes. Trevorium has amazing relationships with his hotelers. Again, this ain't nothing new that Trevorium just started. This isn't a white label cookie cutter product. This is a curated trip based on relationships, based on David Hart's amazing negotiating skills, and based on even things like when people buy timeshares, a lot of times they don't even use their weeks. And so his company is able to come in because of the massive amount of people that we have traveling and negotiate it down. And he's able to buy that time for 10 cents on the dollar. You just get to take advantage of all of this amazing negotiation and the relationships. It's like the secret that you didn't even know existed, y'all. This is so wonderful. Aliasa started out saying, what's your 10-year vision? What's your big vision? Like, get a vision for your this year. Get this membership, join in with us, and I'm telling you, y'all, life is going to be even better. Vegas, $19, a 5-star hotel for the whole entire stay, not per night. That's the whole entire stay after your points. Hawaii can cost $499 for one night. Now you'll be in Hawaii, including breakfast for the whole stay for $499 for two people. New York can be $399 for one night. Now, 5-star breakfast included for 5 days in New York, guys. $399. Get excited. I'm telling you. And men, even if this doesn't excite you, it excites your wife. Okay? It excites your wife, it excites your girlfriend. Because women, we like to stay in nice places. I'm telling you right now. We don't want to be in no, you be fine with 3-star. We don't want 3-star. Okay? We want 5. I'm telling you right now. So if you don't do it for yourself, do it for us because we like nice things. Okay. So you got your hotels, you got your cruises, you got your rental cars, you got your flight portals, you got your resorts, you got the curated trips, you got so much stuff. How much does this cost? I've kind of mentioned it several times, but let me tell you, 3 different memberships. Very simple. 3 memberships, only one that everyone chooses, which is platinum. So look right here, platinum. Here's the cost. One time, $269. When I saw this, I couldn't believe it since I had committed to 17,000 for the timeshare with all the entanglements. 269. Guys, that's it. Like you spend that on a weekend somewhere at the mall or taking you're going out a couple times. 269.95 gives you the platinum membership. Now, for that, you get all of the savings that I showed you. You get the 270 points every single month. So we pay, well, some people pay, not us, and I'll tell you how, but 135 a month. 135 over the course of a year, guys, it's only $1,600. You're saving way more than $1,600 with this membership. So, literally, if what you're saving is more than the cost of the membership, then the membership doesn't cost you anything. It's paid for by the savings. So, every month, you're going to get 270 travel points. Aliasa gets 540 because he has a membership and his wife has a membership. And the more points you get, the more you can travel. Sometimes spouses just have one membership. It's up to you. You can get two if you want to. But look at this 135 is the monthly. And for every dollar that the monthly costs, you're getting two travel points. For every dollar, you're getting two travel points. So 135 times two is 270. So you're getting that right back in travel points, in addition to all of the discounts. Now, if you want to make money like us, let me tell you the cost of the business. The cost of the business is only $99 a year. Let's call it $100. $100. Aliasa, can you talk about the just the tax benefits alone to having a home-based business?
Yeah, so this is wild. So having home-based businesses on the side throughout the years, right? But me doing my own taxes with TurboTax, I'm getting refunds, I'm writing things off, this, that, the other, but I really should have had a professional do it because when I finally got a professional to do it, uh, we had like five figures in returns, in tax returns, because she actually went back and did previous years. I kind of, used TurboTax thinking I was doing things right. So, and here's what I like to share with people. When you are just starting out, you starting your career, this, that, the other, you really don't have a lot of write-offs. You don't have dependents, you may not have a house, or what have you. You really don't have that many write-offs. So if you can get a business that you can start attributing most of your expenses to that business done the right way, home office, travel, eating out, that kind of stuff, you have a lot of potential write-offs that can either eliminate, let's say you're a working professional, you're a high incomer, it can bring that tax liability down from you being a high income earner, or because you're able to write off what you did with your expenses, give you a nice size return. So
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I talk to so many people and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I'm getting killed in taxes." And they're savvy enough to know, "Oh, I need a home-based business. I need to look at this just for the tax savings." So, again, I'm going to repeat this. I said it before, but I want you all to understand. This is not about you paying $135 a month. We got people like your first 7 days. We're going to give you, there's this document that we have 10 things to do in your first 7 days. And the first thing is we want to go into your savings portal and have you to save more than the cost of the membership. You're going to get a quote on your cell phone bill. You're going to get a quote on your um, car insurance, your homeowner's insurance. You're going to see where else do you spend money that now you can save money. Because we understand, guys, like nobody just wants to spend more. Now, of course, $135 is nothing for overhead for a business because if you had a traditional business, you'd be spending thousands of dollars on employee, on all kinds of overhead, on rent, on light bill, on payroll, all those things. Here, your cost would just be 135 a month and it's getting you a bunch of benefits. But again, still, we understand people are going to say, "Oh, Merle, I would do it, but I don't know about the 135." Don't let 135 keep you from saving $500 a month. That's what we're saying. This 135 is the cost of the membership that gives you access to incredible savings. Yes, travel, but so much more than travel. In fact, we want you to test us on something. You got a 14-day money back guarantee. Get this membership tonight. Start tomorrow looking for the savings. If you can't save more than the cost of the membership, cancel and get your money back. Now, with that promise, is there any reason why you wouldn't do it? 14 days to get all your money back, guys. So that's one way you don't pay the 135 is let's free up money in your savings. But then here's the way that I did it first. If you refer 3 people at the same membership level where you are, then you're earning as much as you are spending. I'll explain how that works. So it's like there are 8 million people in the world, 5 million people on Facebook. The number one most posted about thing on social media is travel. When you save money, your friends are going to be mad if you don't tell them. Now you can save on movie tickets. You can people have saved on cars. We have someone on the team that saved $10,000 on a car, guys. So many ways to save. So don't let your friends be mad at you. And we say friends don't let friends pay retail. So when you save, just start telling people, and people are gonna say, well, "How'd you do that?" Oh, it's this little travel and lifestyle membership I have. Oh, well, tell me more about that. And that's how we start referring people. When you refer 3 people at the same level that you're at, guess what? See those X's? That membership goes away. The membership cost basically goes away, meaning you don't have to pay for it out of your pocket. It's paid for out of your profits because you start getting what's called daily pay. Can y'all type in the chat? I'm almost done. Type daily pay in the chat and I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to show y'all how the money works. Even if you never did this part, just the membership alone is putting money back into your household without the business part. But let's go make y'all some money because in this economy, y'all, you need multiple streams of income. You don't want to just be living on Social Security. Of course not. Can't do that. You don't just want to be dependent on one stream of income on your job. You need multiple streams of income these days. And a second job is not the answer, is it? That's just more of your own hard labor. You want money while you are sleeping. You want residual income that keeps coming in month after month, year after year. You do something one time and you keep getting paid. That's what this is about. So you're going to start out where each person you refer, you're going to get a $50 bonus, right? But let's talk about the residual. This daily pay. You refer 3, now you see $4.45. Write down 445. $4.45 coming into you every single day. Well, when you multiply that times 30, that's enough to cover your membership. So that's how you start out. But what do you think people are going to keep doing? People love this membership. They say, I wouldn't give it up even if I wasn't getting paid. Every single week, we're finding more and more things to save on. And so people keep telling people, the people that you referred, they're going to want to refer 3. Before you know, before you know it, you have 8 memberships on one leg, 8 memberships on the other. This is called a binary. Bi means 2, right? So you just have 2 legs, a left leg and a right leg. So we show you how to place those memberships in whatever leg you want to place them in. And now you're waking up to $10 a day, $700 a month, $8,000 a year, and you didn't have to ask your boss for a raise, guys. That's at 1-star director. Some people are happy staying there. They're like, "Ooh, my car payment is covered. Okay, I'm good. I'm having fun. I'm traveling, saving on my everyday expenses, and I'm making $500 extra dollars a month. I'm good." But then others say, what's the next level? How do I get to $25 a day? I see Nazi shaking her head. Yeah, give me that karma money every month. That's just with 25 in one leg, 25 in the other. How does that happen? This is not about us selling. Listen to me. This is not about us going out and selling this. It happens organically when you make a decision to share and let other people know how you save. Those 8, they go out and tell a few. Now you got 25 in each leg. $25 every day before you have your cup of coffee. You go into your back office, you're going to see it right there. That's karma money every month. About $24,000 a year. Again, you didn't have to ask your boss for a raise. You didn't have to work harder on a job. You didn't have to get in your car and go anywhere. Now, some people be happy. Okay, I got common money every month. But then some people say, well, how do I get to the $70? Again, those 25, they tell a few. People are motivated to tell others because they want to get their three. So now they're getting daily pay. Some people are just have ambition and drive and they want to build up an income. Some people love just helping people and they're like, oh my gosh, this could help my family to save thousands a month. This can help my church members to save thousands a month. And they just like making a positive impact. That's some people's motivation. But look at here. This is where my mother is. 80 years old when I told her about this, y'all. Aliasa told you the story. 40 years working, $2,000 a month. 12 months here with Travorium, $2,000 a month. Now it's more. She's waking up to $70 a day. 63 members on one team, 63 members on the other. She didn't get all those 63. She told some people who told some people who told some people. And now she's off in Ghana making an impact. So she's using her money because she likes giving. And she said, two reasons she joined. She said, you know what? I do want to travel more places with you and create memories. And I don't want to keep asking your father for money. And so she got what she wanted. If my 80-some-year-old mom can do this, y'all, you can do it. So now she's off in Ghana, just living a life, just being able to. I mean, she's every day, oh, I bought this little kid this, and I'm sending this person to school, and I'm helping this family with this because she's got this extra money from Travorium. Now, here I am at 4 Star where every day I wake up to at least a $100 bill before I have my coffee. I check is back there in the back office, guys. There's other money. We don't even need to get into it. Just know there's money coming from other places. But this daily pay, it is different. Like, this is the part that I want y'all to appreciate. It's like you don't got to do anything every day to get it. It's here because you shared it with folks who shared it. And now every day I do nothing and I have $100 every single day. But I don't want to stop there because I'm headed for ambassador. You may say, man, what does it take to be an ambassador? This is a six-figure position. No ambassadors make less than $100,000 a year, guys. You're waking up to $140 every day. I don't care if it took you 2 years to get here or 5 or 6, 7, 8 years to get here. Most people will never be there on their job, right? The average person. And we have high income earners like who work for the government and work in IT. They're making six figures on their job and six figures part time with this Travorium business. So again, it's up to you. Somebody would say, well, why are they still at their job if they're making $250,000 with Travorium? Hey, they want the best of both worlds, right? They want to finish out their retirement with the government and still have another $250,000 with Travorium. So the ambassador is a six-figure position. When you get here, they throw in more annual vacations. You're overriding the whole company with the global bonus pools. They give you these other experiences called the Louis Vuitton experience. I'm telling you, you live this luxury lifestyle for less. And they just like you get to see it. Come with us to Las Vegas to the leadership conference in August. You're gonna be like, wow, like this thing is so real. Like I believed Alias, I believed Boomy, but you're gonna see it for yourself. You're gonna feel the feeling, and it's gonna feel so good in your heart. You're gonna know what's possible for you. And I'm telling you guys, I tell people you may have some problems, but money does not have to be one of them. The daily pay actually goes up to $3,200 a day. You decide what you want. It's all here on the table. Two Two compensation enhancements just happened. Let me tell you what those are. They just added in not a car bonus, like some companies give you a car allowance every month, but they're gonna give you a car. At 5 Star Ambassador, you get a $100,000 BMW with the pink slip. It is yours. I'm willing to work for that. Me, I love also the house I'm sitting in is like, ooh, if I could get this mortgage paid for. At 4 Star Ambassador, you get a $4,000 housing allowance. And then when it gets to 5 Star Ambassador, it goes up to a $5,000 monthly housing allowance. Y'all, there's so much goodness here. You never have to go for the top money that I'm talking about. But some of you on here, you got that drive, you got that ambition, you just a motivated type of person. Oh, you're ready for it. Other people just want to have fun and maybe make an extra $500 a month. Again, all that It's totally up to you. The last thing I'd like to say, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen, is our team is special. Our team is the BIT group, BIT, that stands for Billionaires in Training. And we don't just sign you up. If you were invited here tonight by Aliasa, you know he's not just going to get you into something and be gone. I mean, he and Nasi have made a decision. This is something that they are building together, sharing with others. And so we've got training, we've got support, we've got a hub on a platform called School where we connect. It's a community, it's a family. We help one another. We got a lot of Zooms you can plug into. But if you can't make the Zooms, everything's recorded. So we've got everything for you to win. Now you just got to ask yourself, do you believe in yourself enough? Do you believe that you deserve this lifestyle? Do you believe that you are worth it so that you won't let 300 some dollars that you're going to spend anyway, that nowhere can you get everything we talked about tonight for just 300 and some bucks, guys? I'm telling you, this is what I want you to do. I want you to text the person who invited you, either one, two, or three. Because right now we're on a run. Like Alias is running for his next level. I'm running for my next level. If Georgia invited you, if Merle invited you, we're all like on this energy focused run. And what that means is now it works this way anyway, but we're doing more than we ever did. And so the people that we bring in get to spill under you. You sign up with Aliasa tonight. The next person that he signs up, because you got positioned, that person is going to go under you. And now their whole team and everything they ever do, you get to make money from. Those numbers you just saw on the chart, that's even from what Aliasa is doing, gets to spill underneath of you. So he's helping you with those numbers to help you to get pushed up to your daily pay. I don't need you to have to understand the compensation. I just need you to understand that you need the compensation. So you're three, if you're like us, you say, I want the money, I want the travel, I want the savings. Text the number three to whoever invited you right now. Y'all, don't be scared. This is you stepping into your wealthier place, a bigger vision for your life, more fun and freedom. Text that number three. If you say, well, I don't know about the business, but I like the idea of saving money on my bills. I like the idea of saving money on my travel. Then you text the number two to whomever invited you. Okay. Now, ones, we rarely have ones, but that's the person who doesn't have vision, a person who doesn't want to go anywhere, a person who doesn't want to save. We typically don't even associate with people like that. So I know you're not a one. So text that two or three right now. Now, the person who invited you, they will call you. If you don't text, they're going to call you anyway. So you might as well go ahead and text them your number. And then if you have any last questions, they'll get those questions answered. And let me just be the first to say, welcome to the BIT Group, Billionaires in Training and Trevorium. And we're going to help you every step of the way. I'm excited about this. So, Aliasa, unmute. Any last closing words from you and Nasi?
Look, y'all, I appreciate the time and attention this evening. It's Friday night. We just having fun, right? Um, one thing that wasn't addressed, right?
Oh, the free trip wasn't addressed.
Yeah, there's a free, yeah, we didn't take our free trip yet. We're gonna do that. But travel, right? People are like, well, I'm not going anywhere. TSA is looking crazy right now. Can't go where I really want to go to the Mediterranean or whatever. Here's what I know. Just like COVID, where when everything stopped, it came back with a vengeance,
Mm-hmm.
right? So what's gonna happen is, and you can position yourself for this on two sides. The travel is going to come back like a vengeance. People are going to want to be able to do that, right? They can do it through you. They can do it on their own. You offer them a path to do it at wholesale. The other part is because people want to travel like that, they're going to want to do it through another entity, right? So if you position yourself now, you'll be able to benefit from that. We already saw it once COVID stopped. Even though we were travel advisors, uh, when COVID when they gave the green light for people to travel, it was crazy. So now's the time to position yourself ahead of it. That's it. But I want to thank you, Boomy, for your
Thank you,
time and
Booby.
energy as well. And I call her coach. I'm not, you know, too egotistic to say that, to not say that, I should say. Um, but no, I mean, you gave a great presentation. You got a heart of gold.
Yes.
And I hope people can see that this isn't about getting anybody, right?
Hmm.
We just like sharing what we're doing. And, you do a lot of social media stuff. I might start. Well, coach is making me start. So,
And,
but
and we're going to do the same for you guys.
yeah,
We're going to do the same for you. So, hey, you
yeah,
want to get some people together, have
yeah.
us to do the presentation. We're not trying to get you to have to do this. We do it for you. We got all kinds of videos and resources you send to people, and
Mhm.
you're going to see it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, just come
So,
have fun with us. That's all.
yeah, that's it. That's it. And look, it takes 15 minutes to get signed up. So go ahead and send Aliasi your number now. He's going to help you to get positioned. And I didn't tell you that we are doing you do get a free trip too, just for signing up. We got Will and Samantha just came back from Venice, Italy. All they had to do was pay $168 for the taxes, got a discount on their flight, and so that was their free trip. Hey, so the presentation is officially over, but I just looked in the participants list, and this is what we're going to do, and you can hang on. That's optional whether you want to or not, but we have a couple people I see who are members, and we do want to give them a chance to give a short testimony because we are recording this. I would love to have your testimony on this recording. So who out there that has experienced this membership, the business, that have anything that they can share from the heart tonight? Unmute. Anybody got a quick testimony? Going once, going twice. I see Georgia out there. I see Jeff Trills. Go ahead, Mr. Trills.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can, loud and clear.
Awesome. So first of all, phenomenal presentation. I love it. Every time I hear it, I just get excited again. Shout out to Nasi and Ali. Y'all, yeah, of course, y'all amazing couple, the dynamic duo. So shout out to you guys. I just want to share the value that we have here, man. I mean, like I tell people prior to when I came into the business, I didn't understand, the value of travel, right? But then I started to see the savings that we had on these cell phones, and I was like, wait a minute, we can also save on our current existing bills. And when I was able to go in and actually access that portion of it for the US, I was like, wow, I went from $150 for 2 lines to $54. And then I was like, man, now that I saved on my current existing bills, now I can say I can use some of that money to go and have a staycation, right? Because more people say, "Oh, I don't got time to go out of the country." Well, listen, sometimes we need to go out of our house, right? Take a break from our own life sometimes, right? So we get the staycation. Like me and myself is going to hang out with myself, right? You guys have a good time in the house, right? And so I just love the fact that I can go to a nice. I just actually looked at something today with one of my success partners right in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta, right in the heart of Atlanta. This is amazing place that I'm only going to pay $530 for 7 days, and it costs $1,100 in that same place. Okay, um, and it's a getaway, 7 days, 6 nights, 7 days, and I mean the pool, the one it's like a one bedroom, like a whole apartment type of thing. And I'm saying, like, people would travel to from another country or another state to here, and that's right in my backyard. So we're gonna enjoy that April 5th to April 12th. So that's the simplicity of this membership, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna have so much fun shooting so much content to level up my business, because when they start to see what I'm doing, they're like, "Well, how'd you get that? And how much did that cost?" And I get to now not just be a gatekeeper to it. I can let them know and get paid to let them know how I lived a better lifestyle locally instead of globally. It's amazing. I'm going global too, though. But guys, this is hands down one of the best memberships I've ever had.
Awesome. Thank you, Jeff, for sharing your testimony. And I see Merle on here and Georgia. Hey, Georgia, I see you unmuted. What you got for us, Georgia?
Oh, I just unmuted because I know Hazel is on here. That's one of my best friends and my girl, and I know she has a testimony. I think it just changed, and I have my daughter's on here too, Rob, and she dropped in, and I like to know what she think about it because I know she's excited. Don't y'all be ashamed, y'all my family.
Hey, Booby, this is Hazel.
Hey, Hazel, what's your testimony?
My testimony is I saved on my telephone bill. I had been paying $127 and it went down to $83. I have two lines.
Awesome. Awesome. Congratulations, y'all. I'm telling
Thank
you.
you.
People say, I thought this was travel. And remember, this is so much more
Much
than
more.
travel. Savings, guys. So if you don't travel much or don't even like to travel, the membership still is going to be for you. Thank you for that, Hazel. Well, guys, we're gonna let you get back. Oh, Amina, I saw you unmuted. Did you want to share something?
I did. I did.
Go ahead.
So like Alyasa and Nasi, I too am a travel agent and advisor, right? And when they shared this opportunity, and I've listened to a couple of Zooms now, I've been on a couple of them. Um, I'm a full-time employee. I'm a full-time federal employee. I run the travel business. I'm a mom and a grandmother, so I do all the things. I knew when I heard this, I had to do it, so I joined, but I haven't dived completely in. I don't know, y'all see how many months it's been, but by now I should have collected enough points to take a really nice trip. And today is the first day of spring and
Mhm.
it's the last day of excuses for me. I gotta rebrand myself. So that's actually what I have on my calendar. I'm actually traveling this weekend, but I'm traveling with my other half who travels for work. So I'm just tagging along. So I didn't have to use any of my benefits this time. But while I'm there, uh, I'm gonna be diving in. I'm gonna be rebranding. And just rebranding myself as the travel and lifestyle plug,
Ooh,
right?
I
And
like
so
that.
yeah, so I'll be doing some content. Social media wasn't really my thing, but I realized, resistance is futile. That's the way of the future. That's the best way to, reach the audiences that are out there, to connect with people who are looking for opportunities. Travel is the number one searched word on the
Mhm.
internet.
Mhm.
People want to do this. The first thing you ask a person when they talk about retirement is what? I want to travel. I want to travel more. I want to travel the world. So, and that's where I am. I'm looking to retire within the next few years, and I'm looking for this platform and my entrepreneur ventures to take me there. So, I appreciate the opportunity. I can't wait to delve in and go beyond the surface. And so, by the next time you see my face, I will have a true testimony to tell you what I've done.
Awesome. Oh, I'm so glad that you unmuted and spoke up.
Yeah.
Welcome to the team. And
Thank
anything
you.
I can do for you, let me know.
Thank you. I
Wonderful.
appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're
Thanks a
welcome. I see
lot.
Robin has her hand up.
Hi. I
If the
just want
apple don't fall far from the tree, you're pretty powerful.
oh wow. Listen, I'm trying to be like y'all. Like I'm just this opportunity is so amazing. It's just I'm thinking like, wow, I can save in this and I can save in that. I can save in this. This is great. This is wonderful. So I thank you for the opportunity, Mom. Because let me tell you, this woman here, I don't know how it lands in her, but it lands right on her every time. She's that mom. She's that mom right there. So I just want to thank you for the opportunity. You guys, this meeting, this Zoom meeting was amazing. And I invited some one, two, three, maybe four people. I don't know if they came or not, but I'm gonna lean in and I'm gonna keep inviting them. I'm gonna just listen, I want to be like y'all, okay?
And,
You see
and
how
you will be.
you just
So you
glowing,
that number
girl.
three. I know
You
she's
just
signing up tonight.
glowing. You glowing.
Girl, we are having fun, just enjoying life. And life was meant to
Yes.
be lived and have fun. Low stress,
Yes.
high blessed. That's what we need,
Yeah.
y'all. Low stress,
Yeah.
high
God
blessed.
bless. Woo, I
Yeah.
like that. I like that.
For real.
Well, thank you
Awesome.
so much. I don't want to keep you.
You're
I just
welcome.
want I just want to tap in. That's all.
All right. I'm
Okay.
glad you
All
tapped
right.
in. Welcome to the team. We'll get you the recording for the people that you want to share this with as well. All
Thank
right,
you. Thank
y'all.
you.
You're welcome. Well, have a great evening. A great evening. And for those of you who join in on tomorrow at noon, if you want to hear from corporate and experience their training, the person who signed you up can lead you to that. And on Sunday night, the Bit Group has our Sunday night team Zoom, so you're welcome to plug into that as well. So everybody unmute and say good evening to everyone. And
Good evening
Good
to
evening,
everyone.
back.
Good
everyone.
Enjoy your
evening,
weekend.
everyone.
Bye.
Good
Have a
evening.
great
Bye-bye.
Evening,
weekend.
everyone.
Good weekend, everybody.
Great
Welcome to the
weekend.
team.
Everybody.
Welcome to the team.
See
Thank you,
ya.
Boomer.
Bye-bye. You're welcome.